Good morning, everybody, and welcome. It's so good to see these beautiful faces and welcome our precious students who Jason gets over here, and we just are so pleased to be able to experience their musicianship. It's really great. So, I recently returned from Florida, where I spent a couple of weeks with my 14-year-old triplet grandsons. Just picture that. I watched them play tennis and ride bikes and swim, and boy, they're very active. You know, I had to sleep for about a week when I got back. But I decided I better step up my physical fitness because I'm actually going to see them again in a month. Now, physical fitness is certainly important in our daily lives. It's important to keep our bodies healthy, build endurance and physical stamina. But there is another kind of fitness that matters just as much, especially in times like these, where there's a lot of uncertainty, and especially if you're watching 3 14-year-old boys. And that fitness that I'm speaking about is spiritual fitness. Now, spiritual fitness, in my way of thinking, is about how we show up, how we meet life. Sometimes things happen in life that throw us off our center, send us down that rabbit hole, and leave us feeling helpless, sad, confused. Being spiritually fit is just a quiet strength that helps us stay centered when things feel uncertain. It's the ability to pause instead of react, to listen instead of rush, to choose compassion even when it's difficult. Like any kind of fitness, spiritual fitness doesn't happen all at once. I mean, we don't get a six-pack for working out for 2 days. You know, it takes time. So spiritual fitness it's like that. It's built in small daily moments. A few minutes of stillness in the morning. A conscious breath when we feel overwhelmed. A moment of gratitude before we go to sleep at night. These simple practices may not seem like much, but over time they shape who we are and how we handle life. Being spiritually fit doesn't mean we're always peaceful and calm either. No. It means we're willing, however, to be present with what is. To sit with joy when it comes, and also with grief when it arrives. To trust that even in discomfort, something within us remains steady. And maybe the most important aspect of spiritual fitness is that it reconnects us to ourselves, to one another, and to something greater than our individual concerns. It reminds us that we are not separate, that we are part of something very meaningful. Perhaps a question that we can ponder when considering whether or not we are spiritually fit is, what is one small way that I can return to my center when I find that I am spiritually off balance? Because every time we return, we strengthen something within us that can carry us forward with more clarity, more peace, and more love. Every time we return, we deepen our connection to spirit, to one another, and to the truth of who and what we are. Ernest Holmes said, and I quote, "In science of mind, we learn that persistent, constructive thought is the greatest power known and the most effective to change our lives. We need to keep maintenance of that right thought by continually supporting it with our spiritual practices. End of quote. Consistency in spiritual practice is less about perfection and more about presence. It's the quiet return again and again to what centers us, grounds us, and reminds us of who we are beneath the noise. Whether through prayer, meditation, reflection, or simple moments of stillness, each small, steady step creates a deeper pathway within. Over time, these practices become less like something we do and more like a way we live, anchoring us in clarity, compassion, and resilience. I believe as we move forward, it's important not to measure our journey by intensity or achievement, but by our willingness to return. In that gentle commitment, there is transformation. In that steady rhythm, there is peace. And in that consistency, there is a quiet, enduring connection to something far greater than ourselves. Namaste. Thank you.